It usually happens in the silence, when you're alone. The room is quiet, but inside you, something stirs. A restlessness, a craving. You feel the rush, the pull, the hunger. You feel it as desire, as lust. But Carl Jung would warn you, what you're really feeling isn't lust. It's emptiness. It's the soul calling out, disguised as desire. This is why lust never satisfies. You chase it, you get it, and then you're left with the same hollowness, echoing louder than before. Because what you're reaching for isn't another body. It's a missing piece of yourself. Lust feels alive. It burns through you like fire in the veins. It convinces you that this person, this body, this moment is the answer. You feel that if you can just reach it, touch it, hold it, you'll finally be whole. But then the moment passes, and what remains? Silence, emptiness. Sometimes the hunger comes back even stronger, as if mocking you. That's the trick of lust. It promises fullness, but only deepens the void. It's like drinking salt water when you're thirsty. The more you consume, the thirstier you become. Jung saw this clearly. He believed that what we often call desire is actually projection. The unconscious takes the parts of ourselves we've lost, our need for meaning, for love, for purpose, and casts them onto another person. Suddenly, they seem to shine with everything we're missing. We think we're chasing them, but really, we're chasing ourselves. And this is why lust feels so urgent, so magnetic. Because deep down, it isn't about the physical at all. It's about filling an absence that no body, no encounter, no quick high can ever truly satisfy. Emptiness doesn't like to be noticed. It knows that if you stare at it too long, you'll begin asking difficult questions. Why do I feel this way? What is missing from my life? What am I avoiding? So instead, emptiness puts on a mask, and the mask it loves most is lust. Because lust is easier to chase. Lust feels immediate. Lust distracts you from the ache underneath. Think about it. You're not really craving the person. You're craving the feeling you imagine they'll give you. The validation, the intimacy, the sense of being seen and wanted. When someone looks at you with desire, for a moment, the emptiness is quiet. You feel alive, significant, whole. But when the mask slips, the truth is exposed. The encounter ends, the high fades, and you realize that what you were chasing wasn't them. It was the illusion of wholeness. This is why people get trapped in cycles of desire. They move from one person to another, one night to the next, hoping this time it will be different. But it never is. Because the void isn't outside you, it's inside you. And no amount of bodies or moments can replace the work of turning inward, of asking, what is my soul really starving for? Before we continue, please take a moment to like this video. Your support helps more people discover these ideas. And if you're enjoying this journey into the mysteries of the mind, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, back to the video. When emptiness hides behind lust, it traps us in a cycle that feels endless. You see someone, you feel that rush, that hunger, and you convince yourself this time this person will be different. You chase them, you win them, and for a brief moment, it feels like you've silenced the ache. But as soon as the high fades, the silence returns. The hunger whispers again, stronger, louder, and so you chase again. Another person, another night, another thrill. But each time the emptiness grows, because deep down you know, you're not feeding the soul, you're only distracting it. This is why people can live their whole lives in pursuit of passion, never realizing that what drives them isn't love, but fear. Fear of stillness, fear of loneliness, fear of facing the void inside themselves. It's not passion that keeps the cycle alive, it's avoidance. Because if you stopped chasing, if you sat with the silence, you would have to ask the hardest question of all. What is really missing in me? And until that question is faced, lust will keep dragging you back into the same loop, over and over, like a wheel that never stops turning. Carl Jung believed that much of modern suffering comes from a spiritual hunger we can't name. He called it the spiritual problem of our age. We live in a time where almost every physical desire can be instantly satisfied. Food delivered to your door, entertainment in your pocket, attention at the swipe of a finger. And yet, people have never felt more anxious, more lonely, more empty. Why? Because the soul cannot be fed by distractions. It cannot be filled with endless scrolling, quick pleasures, or even the thrill of lust. These things only numb the hunger for a moment. Jung saw lust as one of the clearest signs of projection. When you look at someone and feel that magnetic pull, it often isn't them you're really seeing. It's your own unlived life reflected back at you. It's your shadow, your missing wholeness, appearing in the form of another person. That's why desire can feel almost spiritual, because it is. But instead of guiding us inward, we chase it outward, mistaking a message from the soul for a craving of the body. And this confusion keeps us restless, addicted, always chasing, never arriving. So what do we do with this knowledge? The answer isn't to shame desire or to repress it. Lust itself isn't evil. It's a signal. It points toward something deeper, something unfinished within us. The mistake is believing that another person can fix what only the soul can heal. Jung would say, don't run from the emptiness. Sit with it. Listen to it. Ask yourself, what is this hunger really trying to tell me? Maybe it's longing for real intimacy, not just physical closeness. Maybe it's a call to discover your purpose, to create, to live more authentically. Maybe it's the cry of your shadow, the parts of yourself you've denied, asking to be seen at last. The cure isn't more consumption, it's connection, not just with others but with yourself, with your soul, with your inner life, with the meaning that makes desire unnecessary. When you stop mistaking emptiness for lust, you begin to see desire for what it is, not a need for someone else, but a message from within. So the next time that familiar craving rises inside you, pause. Don't rush to call it lust. Don't numb it with another body, another distraction. Ask yourself instead, what is my soul starving for? Because if you look closely, you'll see it's not really desire for another person. It's the longing to feel whole, to be seen, to be alive in your own truth. Carl Jung reminds us, what we chase outside is often a reflection of what we've lost inside, and until we face that emptiness, no amount of desire will ever fill it. If this message spoke to you, subscribe for more Jung-inspired insights into the hidden depths of the human soul. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever realized that what you thought was desire was actually emptiness? Share your story in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.